You're like, that's so boring. A surge protector. Yeah, woohoo, lightning strikes. Yeah, actually those things can happen. You can have a power surge and it will crash your flat screen TV. It'll crash your computer. But another great reason to get this is that it also really extends any outlet into 6 outlets. We're gonna show you how that works. Instead of 1 outlet, it gives you 6 appliances or devices you can plug in all at once. You get 2 of the traditional kind of AC ports, but you also get 2 of the traditional C ports, and then you get 2 of the A ports for that fast charge. So built-in surge protection, you get the additional outlets. There's one more reason to get this. This is so cool. It's also gives you all the adapters. So when you travel to other countries, you have all the different tips that you need for each of these different countries. And I actually did a trip like this last year where I realized I'm gonna use all of these. From Europe to Asia to Australia to the UK, you're going to need different adapters. It gives you the adapters for travel as well. So you're gonna use this over and over again. Stephanie McKee is here with this really cool 3-in-1. Welcome back.
Hello,
good to see
Sarah.
you.
Good to see you. Yes, this is a very genius invention.
And I like that they just put it all in one great little nifty, really nifty little cool gadget here. It is less than $25. It is $15 off. It is on free shipping. So a lot of great reasons to pick it up today, but maybe most importantly, it's storm season. I think we had our first rain the other day, and you know, they're incumbent, especially if you live in the tropics like we do down here in Florida. So you got to be prepared, right, for all the seasons.
And this is your updated surge protector. If you didn't know, surge protectors do expire every 5 years. I'll dig into that in a moment. But let me tell you about LAX Gadgets. We are a tech company founded by 2 brothers who have had a store out of Manhattan, an electronics store, for over 20 years. So our electronics are very well reviewed here on HSN. We just premiered this travel adapter, surge protector, outlet multiplier just the other day on Friday. So no reviews to read yet, but I know our other surge protectors have been customer picks on hsn.com. So not only are you expanding your outlets, this is the very genius invention for adapting to outlets in other countries. So I was just visiting family in England. I know this is the one that you would use in London there, also Australia, and then you've got 2 other types as well. So this is great for if you are staying at home and doing no traveling, or if you need to go anywhere in the world, you can plug in all of your devices. So let me show you how it works at home, because you need to update your surge protectors every 5 years. There's no need to call an electrician. It couldn't be easier to plug in. You just put it in the wall, and automatically that 1 outlet turns into 6 charging opportunities. If you have the old surge protectors that look kind of like this, maybe they're laying on the ground and the TV and the speakers and the router are all plugged into them, you might want to check the date on the back. So every manufacturer is required by law to put the date on here. It is going to be teeny tiny. If you find that date and it's over 5 years old, this surge protector is expired. So no company out there that makes these is able to make them last for more than 5 years. There's almost like a bank in here, and every time the electricity in your home surges, that bank takes a hit and eventually gets used up. So think about all of those.
I never knew that.
Yeah,
until I started listening to your presentations that a surge protector actually goes out of date.
They don't last forever.
Okay, it's like the food in your cupboard. Eventually you got to throw it away and start over. So it is time to replace. Also, for those of you who just don't have enough outlets around the house, this is going to replace 1 outlet with 6 outlets. And I don't know anybody who says, I have too many outlets. Right? We have way more devices now in our homes than we have outlets. So this is exactly what we need right now to plug in all of your phones, your cameras, your earbuds. Maybe you've got a smartwatch. Maybe you want to plug in your blender. You want to plug in your hot tools in your bathroom. This is how you update all those different outlets in your home. So you've got another great reason to get this, but I would not miss out. This is our 5 flex pay weekend. We're calling it Summerfest, so another perfect time to kind of jump right in. You've got 5 months to pay it off, and you get to try it out at home. And I like that it is a true 3-in-1. It really covers everything that you might need it for.
That's right. And when we are searching around our house for these wall blocks, you are now solving the problem of not being able to find the right wall block because you're plugging directly into the USB and USB-C ports. This is faster charging. It's future-proofing your home. I mean, how many of these cords do we have these days where the company that sold us the electronics doesn't give us the wall block and we need to plug a USB-C into a USB-C? This is my only USB-C wall block, but now that I have my LAX Gadgets outlet expander, I can plug directly into the port. I don't need to go to the wall block first. So great way to update your home. Unless you built your home last year and asked them to put these ports in your walls, you probably don't have these.
Don't have those.
So really convenient to be able to get that faster charging, have space for everyone in your home to charge their devices up, and have that surge protection so you're protecting your investments. When you think about the $1,000 cell phone, the $1,000 computer, the TVs, I mean, those are investments worth protecting. I know Helen Keeney, the host here, has a neighbor who did not have her TVs plugged into a surge protector. They were just plugged right into the wall. Well, a storm happened recently, lightning hit their home, and those TVs all got fried. So you have to plug things into surge protectors that are up to date.
So you're saying this little $25 item could save you your $2,000 TVs. That's a big deal. How much you spend on your laptop? $500, $1,000, you could spend up to $2,000, $3,000 on laptops. You could protect it if it has a surge protector. So these are little things we can do to protect the investments that we've already made. So those are the most expensive items in your entire house.
Yeah, that's
true.
true.
The electronics, why wouldn't you want to protect them? Now, you get the adapters as well.
Yes, so all of these are great for travel. I'm excited to talk about travel because it's just about summertime. Everyone's got travel on the mind. If you are going anywhere in the world, we've got you covered for over 200 countries with these adapters. Now, why should we get these in advance? Maybe you don't have a trip planned. This is still a smart buy because when you are prepared and you have them ahead of time, you are saving yourself so many headaches. When airports sell these adapters, it's often just a one-off. It's for one country. It's usually much larger than this. LAX Gadgets has made a very compact, lightweight design, and it's usually just one port. They're also going to probably double what it should go for elsewhere because it's in an airport. If you don't get one beforehand, you might find yourself in another country with a dead phone without the adapter if you're not prepared. So nice to have it ahead of time and nice to have a converter that has multiple charging opportunities for the whole family. So Sarah, my husband and I, went to a few countries in Europe. We did need multiple types of adapters, but here's the thing. Every international adapter that we had, which by the way, his mom had to bring us because we weren't prepared. She drove an hour to bring us all these adapters. They were so huge because they only had one port each. So we needed it for the phone and the computer and his phone and his computer. And we took up so much luggage space with all these adapters when we could have just had this with all of those ports in one.
I love that. Also, when you go to a hotel, even if you never leave the country, it's still worth every penny that we're offering for it today with the surge protector and the fact that it extends your outlet, because I have not been to a single hotel room in this country that has enough outlets.
Yeah, it's true.
Hotel rooms have the same problem. They were wired, maybe decades ago. Bring this to a hotel when you need to plug in all of your devices. You ever sit down at the desk at the hotel and you're like, ooh, I'll make my little home office right here. And you set up your computer and there's nowhere to plug it in. Oh, maybe there's that one outlet way behind the TV. Way behind
the lamps in it.
TV, way behind the bed. No, you can't reach back there. The hotels don't want you going behind the furniture. That's why they make it impossible to move the furniture. So this is going to save you, whether you're at home, whether you're on the go. If you work from home and you got to set up your home office, really important if you've got a lot of great equipment or you have that little, sort of home office space, you have enough outlets for everything. So this is one of our newest offers here at HSN. I would love to make sure that you're ready for storm season, not to mention having an outlet expander. It turns every outlet into 6 outlets, basically. You might want to get more than one at this price, really, because it's such a great deal. You can get it home for $5 and free shipping. What else do you want to cover in our last minute?
Well, you said more than one. A lot of people put these in the kitchen and in the bathroom because those are the 2 places places in our homes that we never have enough outlets and we're unplugging and replugging. Save yourself some time, get the outlet expander, and if you have those old surge protectors, check the date. It is required by law to be on the back. If they're more than 5 years old, they may still be powering your devices, but they're probably not protecting them from power surges. So update those surge protectors in your home. We're still kind of in spring cleaning season, so now's the time to get organized, do those home renovation projects. All you got to do is plug it in. It's the easiest home renovation you'll do this spring.
I love that. And it just makes your life easier, right?
Yes.
A little small investment could save you thousands and thousands of dollars in your electronics. So thank you, Stephanie.
Thanks, Sarah.
All right, we got more great gadgets for you, but I also got to give you some updates. We are 45 minutes away from a brand new Today Special. Now, I don't know what that is, actually, but I'm going to find out for you. In the meantime, you've got 45 minutes to get today's Special. Is that redundant? It might be. All right, here's what's happening. We have the final quantities of our Go Plus e-bike. Did you see how cool this is? 45 minutes and only a few dozen left. It is 100% fully assembled right out of the box. All you do is unfold it. Adjust the seat, adjust the handles. You get this really cool little cell phone holder. You get this fabulous kind of travel bag that you put on the back. You can go up to the farmer's market, get your groceries, get takeout for the family, and you are going places. It goes up to 20 miles per hour. It can go 45 miles on a single charge. We have FlexPay, we have free shipping, we have 18-month financing. We are giving you $650 off the retail price. That's a big deal. $650 off the retail price. And I believe we have black remaining, which has been our most popular color. Okay, we've got it for you in black. 898-474. Here's what you need to know. If that is sitting in your